Major flooding along the Passaic River. It's a huge problem tonight. And here's the bad news. It's even worse. It's expected to stay above flood stage through most of this week. Homes in parts of Little Falls underwater. Residents living near the river are being urged to leave, evacuate their homes. A shelter's now been set up for residents who need it.
Newscapter 7 was also above in Patterson, where several cars are underwater. Look at that. Schools there were closed today because of flooding concerns, but will reopen tomorrow. In Lincoln Park, a house in the middle of the floodwaters went up in flames today. Firefighters could not get to the house to save it because of all that flooding. And in Wayne, New Jersey, boats were used to rescue people who were trapped by the rising floodwaters.
Just a mess in so many places. Meteorologist Jeff Smith in for Lee Goldberg, watching the rising rivers for us. Tony Yates is in Wayne, and we're going to begin with New Jersey reporter Anthony Johnson. He's in Little Falls, where it is just a mess. AJ.
Yeah, Bill, you talk about rising water. We've been watching it all afternoon right here in Little Falls, the Passaic River. About an hour or two ago, we were able to stand on the street, maybe about 50 yards from where we are standing right now. The ground was dry, but you can see right behind me, the water keeps on pushing in, and it is coming in waves as we just watch it come up the street. Now, down the street, you can see emergency workers. They are in a big truck down there. They're trying to tell people now is the time to evacuate. They've been doing that all afternoon long. We have some pictures from Newscapter 7 that was over it when they were doing some rescue operations a little bit earlier. We saw several residents leave their home and climb onto those trucks, so they slowly continued that operation. They even bought in a boat to now start going through this neighborhood. Once again, telling people that now is the time to get out, and they should get out as soon as they possibly can. We've seen a number of people also out here with sandbags trying to do everything they can to protect their homes, but it's going to be tough as this water continues to rise. Now, once again, we saw some people on that truck. They were rescued from their homes. We had an opportunity to talk to one man as he got off the truck and explained to us how bad the situation was inside of his home. How was the situation in your house?
It's very flooded. The water is very high, and they made the damage to the cars because we didn't leave. So that's the situation.
So you needed to be rescued?
Not really, because I have everything in the house. I live in the second floor, and the first floor is the one that's flooded. So, but they came to rescue, so we'll find a place to go until this water goes away.
Yeah, we're going to show you a map of the area that's impacted here in Little Falls. What's important to note here is how the river wraps around this neighborhood. But when the water wants to come in, it takes everything it possibly can as far as land. And that water, once again, continues to come in here in this section of Little Falls. And there are a lot of homes out here, and a number of people telling us that they have several feet of water inside of their homes. So once again, they're telling people that live in this neighborhood it's time to get out. That is the latest live from Little Falls, New Jersey. Anthony Johnson, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Get out indeed. Anthony, thank you very much. Anthony just showed us that map. We're going to stay in that area right now. You're looking at live pictures from Newscapter 7 and Shannon Son, where there is a rescue right now underway. Right, Shannon?
Yeah, there absolutely is. We just watched them get someone from the front of their house. And in fact, I'm going to ask Captain Randy Empey to come to the right here a little bit, because a second rescue is happening as we speak. Now, Anthony mentioned, they said the time to get out is now. They are also warning that these rescues might not be possible at some point during the course of the evening. And in fact, they've changed their strategy. When we showed you a rescue before, people were just getting on to that waiting truck. They have now tethered a rescue boat to the truck so so that they could bring it right up to people's front steps. As you are seeing right here on William Street, several people standing there on their front porch. They are now going to get into that boat, which they will bring over to the waiting truck, and they will join two residents that just got on a little bit further down at William Street. And again, this adjustment in the strategy is happening because the water levels are rising. So just a note to the residents in the area, the fire department will help you figure out how to get off your utilities, your electric and gas while they're there helping you. They will also help you get some of your belongings out, but just essentials, things that you absolutely need. But as these water levels rise, this gets more and more dangerous. So now is the time to get out.